Kublai phi baro phepe je RiKhasi channel bang yuan rasha phi ya kathup khubor kani Taiew menta ki phang ki bakong san wen ka sarkar ya kattu ka ni ki kindon covid-19 nadu ka khatwei terek mentaw banai rungki MLA Congress shaka sarkar badon lang kaseng BJP ngimdei ki babet ban nginom tip manu bandang ya khun bat manu ban om ya khun shu na kaseng Congress ong uba Vincent Pala phaka HNLC daga shithi kumbakwa ka sarkar Saukanta sakut kali ki ba hasurok ba National Highway 6 tang nagadaw ka jing talasi ki pulit Assam. Donong ki nong rep Latarpar Haribhoi District na ba Pinjulor ki knyang khala. Yokem ki sipai BSF iya ki lieng tong dok na Pakistan. Kinrum kinram ka shnong kenches Tres Bishnupur naga jing le u acting siem. Bat kiwei de ki Khubor. Ngine palmetash ki Khubor banya. Nakadaw ka jing hiar ki ba yo na ya ka jing pang COVID-19 ba rukum ju ki ba yap nakadaw jong ka ne ka jing pang ka kanhon menteri manaka khandai trek mentaw banai rampang arajar arpo ar kala weng ki kattu ka ne tli ki kendon ki ba kala penjari hakini ki bina bigis nem ki balalen
Ukander ke sang ma be krep kla pathai Khubor ulo ong wat la weng hini ki kendon hendrei ki breo kim dei pat ban kensting bar kirmen ba audio I ka jing ba ka jinglong jingman nakadaw jong COVID-19 hakini ki sngi ki barwan
We have seen that the numbers are going down in terms of the positive cases. We have seen also that the people affected by COVID and the number of deaths that have taken place, though every life is precious, but we've seen that the impact of this wave has not been so much in terms of the number of lives we have lost. Number three, we have also seen that the lives that we have lost are not directly COVID related, though they were COVID positive, but they had other serious conditions. So therefore, keeping all of these factors in mind, we are seeing a trend, and this is based on facts and figures. We are seeing a trend where the numbers are reducing, the positivity rate is going down, the number of deaths is far lesser than what it was earlier. And therefore, while we always try to balance between the safety and health of the people and the economic conditions, activities, we strongly feel that normalcy must return. So therefore, we can't let our guards down fully, but we will take precaution. But I think we need to ease the overall restrictions so that normalcy can return to the state. But I still urge our citizens that we must continue to follow the protocols and we must always keep ourselves safe. But we are hopeful and we hope that we will see things improve in the future also. But one has to be careful still and we cannot take things lightly.
Baroki sangut ki MLA jong kaseng Congress minhaka pratrik mentaw banai kilalit ban pinyas no yala di bat ka sarkar Meghalaya Democratic Alliance ya ka balayalam da kaseng NPP
kini ki sangut ki MLA walda wa protesti sokmi oshimla lelang kilethu bakra pinyas no bat ka sarkar MDE na marketing mentoy jong ki ba habikan mungkin untuk khobori kong amperin lengdo ibelong inoyalam jongka Congress Legislative Party ilethu bagi penyeso kilong bet tangki sangut ki MLA but walada ka BJP ka dalang hapo jongka sarkar MDE ni nak yang jongki kim perkhat kata ni ki perkhat bet nakam taka jing mento jongki ba
We the CLP have decided that we are going to join the MDA. We have given a letter to the Honorable Chief Minister as a CLP where all 5 MLAs of the Congress have unanimously decided to join the government. We have just submitted our letter of support to the MDA and you may ask what is the reasoning behind this. We are now 5 of us and we are making sure that each of the 5 of us are covered by the 5 of us. We are at this juncture of politics where we have to make sure that we cover each other's backs. We are elected representatives, elected by our respective constituencies, and we take along the needs of the constituency, the requirements in the constituency. We also had several other talks with the Honorable Chief Minister, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, and we have been briefed about the levels of the interstate border dispute with the state of Assam. We are also going to be briefed further on the other nitty-gritties by the membership of our two MLAs who are members of the regional committee. We feel that at this juncture, the interest of the state and the people of our constituencies is of paramount importance.
Shushu abala kali bakubnu kaseng kongres kanyeso apakah BJP ka dalang hapok ka sarkar MDA nakaliang ji kamparin yang ba yakani ka jekli depan kali sekinung yalam jaga sarkar MDA.
We feel that this is the best thing to do in the interests of the people of our constituencies. We have suffered enough for 4 years, that's it.
So you are ready to work with the BJP, ma'am?
Please don't ask me, we don't have any contact with the BJP.
No, but they are in the coalition.
I don't know whether they are in the coalition or not. It's not for me to answer those questions. The CLP is going to the MDA. Simple. Now you decide, you interpret. We have taken a call, respect our decision.
Haba petangnya kajing itu yakan kajing so abak sarkar MDA kong ngamparin ilang bagian kisah usam kide kibasya inoben banding kandau ki habanya so no bakal sarkar MDA nakam taka jeng meto jong kipai ba susu lia turu bah pok kisah usam amsam dam malapek yaki lai kira ban pe hi de le de ba den kandau klara man penya so no syaka sarkar MDA menyerap iwe haparing kesan got ki MLA.
That today in the afternoon at about 1:30, the 5 leaders and MLAs of the Congress Legislature Party, out of the 5 of them, 4 were present. One had another program, but a letter of support where the signature of all the 5 MLAs was submitted to me, where the MLAs of the Indian National Congress have decided to join the MDA government from the 8th of February 2022, and they wish to support the MDA to strengthen the government's arms and the decision making so as to ensure that their joint efforts will take the state forward in the general interest of its citizens. I welcome the CLP MLAs of the Congress Legislative Party into the MDA, and I thank them for the support that they are offering to the government, and we are happy to accept their support. I have communicated that to them. At the same time, I have also taken the opportunity to brief them on a large number of issues that are related to the state, along with a detailed briefing on the border issue that was there, and brief inputs on the reports that were submitted to the Government of India. I had already intended to meet all the different stakeholders in this regard, as many as possible. I may not be able to meet all, and give them a brief report on the report that was submitted on the border issue. So in the coming days, either myself or the honorable chairmen of the different committees will be meeting different stakeholders, and will be also briefing them also regarding the brief kind of outlines of what was discussed in the, or what were the conclusions that took place in the border resolution that we are trying to work towards.
Hadian ka jing lej ai jing kershan ki sangut ki MLA ka sang Congress ia ka sarkar MDA ka working president jong ka Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee ka Deborah Marak kalapan shai bagani ka jing le jong kini ki sangut ki MLA Congress kamdei ka blayo jing bit na ka MPCC ne na ka AICC.
There was no approval from MPCC or AICC. Actually, MPCC we cannot give approval for all these things. This proposal actually we can give it to AICC. When AICC will approve, then only they can work with this government. Now, this government they are working with BJP. Congress and BJP policies and ideology is different. So without approval of AICC, how they have gone and agree to support this government, we don't know from the party side, because we are not aware, we are not informed about this.
Kadibara Marak Kalong Banakaliang ke MPCC ke Sapai ke Kaipot Shaka AICC.
Since officially they have decided to support this government, Now we will give report to AICC. After giving report, we will wait what type of action AICC will ask us to do.
Uva Vincent H. Pala, ubolong President Joka Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee, uluang bakiningalam Joka Seng Congress, kimday kibabit, bakitip manu na plang kimali kibamili asyu na kaseng Congress, bat manu kibanangile na kaseng. Yakan di ulapan pau habekran bikilap Thai Khubor haka kharwiterik orang arajar arpuar hari malawai ke Estate Committee Joka Seng Congress.
When they left without consulting us, it's not a question of infighting. Maybe they have their own interest, they have their own, own plan, own vision. So I don't think that I was talking to Madam Amprin yesterday also, and she told me, sir, we cannot afford to live to stay in the opposition. That's the main reasons.
So, but what do you have to say on this allegation that your 5 MLAs may not even contest from the party?
We don't have a problem whether they fight or not. We are so not fools. We also know in advance who is who, what is what. So we are doing our ground. We prepare our ground. Honestly, I know who is going to fight from us, who is not going to fight from us.
Hapapan pau yang dikajing na yaso jiki sangut ki MLA Congress jaka sokar MDA ubak palau ulong bakade ka kamram jongka All India Congress Committee marshim je pistam biki namar kamsho hakabor jongka Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee.
Tentative, I can boldly say that the High Command is not in favor of 5 MLAs joining the MDA when I discussed with them now over phone. So definitely they will take action. They told me that they'll be having a meeting. They'll take appropriate actions. So likely, I think the MLAs may be suspended. What I could hear, whatever they say, the MLAs may be suspended, and then a show cause notice will be given to them why they should not be expelled because of they have not taken a decision before joining the MDA government.
Habala kali halo kan kajing yaso jongki MLA jaka sokar MDA ubak palau ulapan pau daka besai bakini baro kadai namar kapisa kabadon hau doyong kabana kajing kai masi ba dakwi de ke benta ya kabala penerkam daka seng NPP mantit yaki daka pisa kabrem ulapan pau ya kajing susi bakani kaju kapisa kala banle wat chadu ki balang sikisnong bakam ta ter namar bakaseng NPP ada kapelong jika jalan panjang kipai mak kenuman mereka cutiet dan ni kasu amdor no ia kemeli berkenan penyesok berkenan keseng.
The main reasons I think I can confidently say that the ill-gotten money which they get from the roadside, from the coal, from the cow, from the chips, from everything has spilled towards politicians. I'm afraid that it will split towards the churches, towards the villages, and also will become like a Nagaland. The individual politicians will be very rich, and whereas the state will be poor. If you go to Nagaland as on today, if you see that election will not be fought based on ideology, will not be fought based on issues, but I'm sorry to say, not only example Nagaland, other states, many other areas also. So it is based on how much money you are spending. So I'm sorry to say that Meghalaya, we never had that problem. This will be the first time when you see that, example at NPP, if they go to the ground, grassroots, they want to organize, nobody will be with them to organize. Trinamool is trying to organize, nobody is joining them easily. So all these parties, if they're trying to organize, nobody will join them. That's why they're trying to buy, or they're trying to lure the MLA so that they have a base on the ground. I think that's one of the main reasons why they target the MLAs, the MDCs, our district presidents. They have approached so many of our people also.
Ki MDC jong kaseng Congress ha KHADC ki lapan pau ba kim shim layo jing tip AA ne yadon binta AA ha ka jinglit penyasno jong ki MLA kaseng Congress shaka sarkar MDA.
Habikan bikin auto Khubor nak gelang jini ki MDC kan top yuba chance mangar uba Ronnie Wheeling do uba penchang NCM bat komjuru u MDC jong kamakurwat kila kan syai bakani kadi ka jingni hi jong gini ki MLA sam ka jing tip jaka seng Congress.
Kani nga try kum ka statement jong ikong ampri ni kalau long sekretar makadai ka rai jong ka Congress legislature party kamri ka rai jong ka Congress Indian National Congress tan try ko aba hi ini apa sekretar supaya ba kani kadai ka rai tang jong ki MLA samut ka bangi kum ka party ni kum PMDC Islam dan benta dua bak ni karai jongki. De ya ka pat ka future course of action ke banginle in habia syong ke parti kementar kita bi presiden jongi pada ya start member of parliament de don support dali namar menta dan ka session jong parliament budget session jong parliament ke bakongsan do kata de lawan pai presiden nanti min sabun ke parti ke bangin perkhat
Pada ka joko poru kilapan pau bakani ka jingle jogi kalau ka jingle ka babakla namara ka sukar MDE kadalang ru ka seng BJP ya ka bakaseng kongres kada mujur setia banyak trailang.
Along very long baga CLP kan siem ya kan decision ban long a part of the MDA government without the consent, without the knowledge, without the permission of the party. This is very long. Akajin sisya kan nuka decision nila ban siem tak bagi di ban follow some procedure. Saya bagi susi kalau there is no procedure at all. Akajin sisya the CLP kadiban consult show bat state. Yes, President udah nadali nomor kumba bakadon ka session benda. We should wait for more few days. Ilang layo ka approval na ka party then we can go ahead. At the same time ko ba rani kumno ka laban nom. Ba Congress and BJP will be in the same coalition government. Yes, we understand. But head ka coalition kadai ka NPP, but still BJP ka don ka coalition government. Kamdon hanu ka history juga hari India juni ba BJP and Congress kini don ka coalition. Not because of the untouchable. Kini namar ba ka vision ka ideology ka lang nilai affair.
Kaseng NPP kat benang yai kisngi kipor kelanang yai klan haba menhaka pratrik mentau benai sa wipat UMLA berim jong kaseng kongres ulimison sangma ulalit ban penyes no eladi bat kini kaseng san perthei bat la priang purami hapo ko office rikam jong ke NPP ke beran hala chumia shlong
Hakan ke jalan dan langru kona sangma borong ubu national president jong ke parti haka walaupun pa ko jong sokmen baki nomi khmat bat kirurang ba kinana penyeso bat kini ke parti kebat PNI bagani ka parti kalanang klan namar ka jintrikam ha jongka hapo ka sarkar.
I would like to take this opportunity to welcome our former MLA of Raksamri constituency, Mr. Lemison D. Sangma, into the NPP family. He had resigned from the Congress party yesterday, and along with his numerous supporters from his area, he has joined the NPP today, and we are all very happy, and we welcome him into the NPP family, and I'm sure that with his entry into the National People's Party, the party will grow from strength to strength, not only in Raksamri constituency, but also in the whole of Garo Hills region and the Meghalaya state as a whole.
Unong yalam jong ka seng HSPDP uba KP pangniang ulapan pau ba ka seng Congress kalajan poisya ka pukut hapo ka jala Meghalaya bat ba kala day ka por ya ki seng riu lu makin mi syakmat bat ban shimti ya ka jeng yalam. Uba pangniang ulapan kan maru bagla danteng kapor bakaseng Congress kalakin tho yagi seng riulum Henry minta parki MLA jong kanihi kaseng gila penya so eladi berkersha ni ka sarkar MDA namar kila yo i ke jingtre kam jongka
na sukuban shibona bagi ni kesangu ke MLA jongka Congress kiwan ban sno menta par ke shetri jongka MDA kadau kalong ba haka bagi ni kedon ningkong kum ki parti regional po kanik MDA ina susah kentah ding dia ki yung palay kini regional party ki haban dai ya trailang bat ki MDA government haga jing lead ke NPP mak NPP long pa ka perlok ke chana bat ka BJP gum balong ke dia government timat ba ki UI ya gani ke jing trailang jungi kalong si chana ka mentaban tay ka state pan rai ke jing roi ke state ban penurlong ki issue ki baba ki balese ki government ki ba munsha ki mla kum bale ya gani ka border issue bar ki wene de ka penong ki pada mentaba on da kata ka jing mon ke jong ki wadala tham la yo ya ka concern ne ya ka approval jong ki ngelam ba halo ki ong bai ka sudai nam ta ka jum ta bi ba ki wan lang bar ke MBA
UMLA ka seng BJP National South Constituency ubadeiru Menteri ke Sarkar Jila uba San Borshulai ulapan pau ba umdon jing AAA banya trailang ba ka seng Congress
Kani ka jing ong jong ba sanbor ka long mar khong pong bar president ka BJP Meghalaya ubalo ong ba ka Congress bar ka BJP kimla ba ni tre ringkan.
You see, that too I cannot see. That is the statement given by the president. So maybe he had a conversation with since he's a president, he had, when this thing happened, that 5 of our friends from the Congress, they have given their support to our MDA government. So maybe have a conversation. So maybe waiting for the reply. What will be the reply? But as far as myself is concerned, there is no problem. Congress or PDF or HSB or they all party only.
Ubashulay ulo ang ba ka BJP lani ka Congress lani ka HSPDP ki deitang ki seng sign perthei bar ka badan kam ka long ban tre lang na ka banta ka jalahi barok way ban na ka banta ki pajba.
This mere party only, BJP, Congress, there is that different kind of parties. Finally, once we are elected from various parties, finally the vision, the mission is to work for the development of the state and to maintain peace and harmony in the state. That is the vision of each and every elected responsible member. If he belong to any party also, but we should work together for the development and prosperity of the state as a whole.
Hadirin kita gi Khubor nya sange shwa tang sipor tang marsi kintian kwa hadirin nya 15 yang shapidang yang saban ni nagabenta kini ki bepat ki Khubor phaka HNLC daga shithi kumbakwa ka sarkar saukanta sakut kali ki patba hasurokba National Highway 6 tang nagadaw ka jing talasi ki pulit Assam donong ki nong rep Latarpar Haribhoi district naba pinjulor ki khnyang khla yokem ki sipai BSF ya ki lieng tong do khana Pakistan Kenrum kenram ka Shnong Kenches Tres Bishnupur Nagajing le u acting CM. But kiway de ki Khubor. Kira yai sab ani ke RiKhasi channel nginya beteng bia mentai ki Khubor. Menaga singi ba arjong kene katio mentaga taga pratri mentau benai rempang arajar arpuar kaseng HNLC haga kerwo ling ba kilat pathai Khubor kalapen pau ba kalong ka bakloi banyak renya suk ba sarkar jila badru kumjo ba sarkar kami klem da bo kinu ki kindon.
Halor ka niu konot ki sang ma mentri rang ba ka jila habai kren bigla pathai Khubor ha ka khandai tereng mentau benai ulong ba ka sarkar ka priang ka ni ka jingterwa ja ka seng HNLC banyak renya suk ulong ba benta ki nang ap satang ka shithi na ka seng haswa bat penya ja khamat ekikam.
We welcome the step that has been taken, and we are now awaiting a formal written letter from their side expressing the same that they have mentioned in the press release, because as a government we'll have to get an official communication.
Halor ka jingkwa jo ka seng HNLC banthung no ksiang uban yakran hapreng ka sarkar bar ka seng HNLC u konut ulong ba ka sarkar kalashmi ki kirteng jongkat tu ka ningot ki brio ki batte bat shampang batang shidap ka jakran on sajiet yo way naki.
While we wait for the communication, the government has already started taking steps for identifying individuals who could be interlocutors also, and once we receive the official communication, we will then communicate to Government of India and after discussion with Government of India, we will initiate all the required processes. And as I said, this is a welcome move. We are all wanting peace to be there in the long run, and therefore this entire communication is a positive, is in a positive direction. But as I said, that we will be waiting for the official communication from their side.
Nagaliang UMLA ka Shillong North uba Edelbert Nongrum ulapan pau ka jero ay kasang HNLC kabla shim ya ka senja banya kranya sok bar kumtau kenturu ya ka sarkar jala ba ka ban shim ka jingkat kli naga banta ka suk kasan jong ka jala hi brokway
kani kani ka ba nila kamilan tila selamba umar isutu ba ho nilai kami compare ki malten group sikwi or state kuma solo kim points ta ka thong ho den rei the only way out wala wara ita ka jing so wara ita ka jing hanglo bani so ki ba ka jing hanglo ka chongki bani ka pangila hawan ai ka jero bala so de government kani ban shim mi ka jeke kle kham ta mo ni so ya diga jikwa ka jing tharang ka joki kham ta pakim bu ni condition bala so thu bani kan kanya lam le ban points ta ka thong kana mo ila bani i state chongi masai si ni ban ma ta jesu bakaram dan kata kajing upslam ho ban kham tam ko bangi ki por ki balik nim kwa shi ya ko bangi ya ki bagi wanja ring kwa yang bani ta kajing kala kham ta be bang nama de san posnam nan ni shi khamat ni ki karna
Tang hadin shi sngi jong ka nepat ka taha ka shpotre menta ka tayo kasang HNLC ka lapha da ka shi thi sha ka sarkar jilla ban pen pa ba kalong ka bakloi banya kran ya suk no ba ka sarkar ba ban bu da uksyang banya kran hapading jongki
ubala ka men rumbui ha bai kran bakla pathai Khubor ulong baginya kran bar ka sarkar India halor kane bar ka kam ban je dia ulani ki ksyang ki banya kran kala ya chakman naga banta ka jigsuk jong
yesterday komba u chief minister badan buram jingi ula kran ha ki pressman ni ba nidan kam ya ka formal communication nidan kam ya ka formal communication naki syaka sarkar but hadin kata ka seng HNLC menne ka sngi kalapha ya ka shithi sya chief minister copy shall deputy chief minister but sha home minister naga banta kaju ba ki kwa ba ka jingsuk kan sinsha hapo kini ki rilum khasi jaintia jongi bat ki kwa ban yakren bat ka sarkar claim dabu kandon kumba uchi sarula ong menne ba Maria yo ya ka shithingin communicate shak document but ngila yo menne nginle ya ka badan kam bat menin uchim sar ula batai baka process ban identify ya kita kiksem kala ya bang kermen scam ba nginla ban ya state ya ka ne ka kam shakman na ka benta ka jing sop ka jing roi ka jing par jong ka state ka jongi
Hakaway na ki jingja hagani ka tayo kaway ka trok kit jiri ka badan yo registration number JKO2CG9975 kabarangwan na Agartala batmu banay siya Uttarakhand Maria Poy hapo ka surok ba National Highway 37 hagasnong si Pomer kala kemding tinsan bat kala ingkhongkhan
Karkum ke jing batay unong nya katay katrong ulo baha ka por bakayat kala syukem ding kensan pada ka dawru om syam tip satya Bagani kala jah ka por san baji ay men step hado bakading kala bam do sendon ye ki jiri ba ya ka kali brok way wala ka jing plo kala long ka ba ishur kai hendai dan bokpat bahaga ne ka jing ja om shimla dan ba men saw da kalian ji pulit ka jirabat outpost bar ki nok plip ding jaka asam kila hair chakani ka jaka ringkat south li ki kali plip ding hendai klamla ban plip satya ka ding ka belak kalang bah
आप कहाँ से आया था? हम अगरतला से आ रहे। अगरतला से कहाँ लेके जा रहा था ये? लक्सर। लक्सर क्या था गाड़ी में? रबर। रबर। हाँ। कितना सा का गाड़ी है? 12 चक्का। 12 चक्का। अचानक लग गया। कैसे लगा? अचानक लग गया क्या? अचानक लग गया। आप गाड़ी में थे? हाँ गाड़ी चला रहा था मैं। रनिंग गाड़ी में आग लग गया? हाँ चलती गाड़ी में। चलती गाड़ी में।
Kasurok ba National Highway 6 kabalong ubod lom na kabenta ka jila Meghalaya bat Assam ha kabay de ba kakahi kapateng minta ka kenti kalakalalong penban uding pengkiang na kabenta kinong late nongwan.
Kipai ba nong let nong wan ki bayat ling ba kani surok kila panpau ka jing sko pitar ba ka jing sko diaw ha ka de ba ka let kawan ha ki por min met nadu ka por khandai baji shaneng namar ka jing dheng palat ki kali ha ki benta nadu khatlai mer ter hadu banda poi ha jorobat kabla jatang namar ka jing talasi ka bamdon nong rem de ki pulit Assam na jorobat police outpost Nagaliang kinong tho Khubor ka Riboy district mare yo jingte bhalor kani ka jingtheng kali ha ka khandai tre urum phang manda ka snam kilale yar se jorobat balap shisha kani ka jingtheng kali ka bajur kabla ne hadu kumba ar kanta tam habla kili ki pulit bale ki talasi ki kali he kini ki pulit Assam kila krantan ban ki kentien ki bakhor bar kilo ong baya kani ka talasi ki haban pendep bait namar ka jingbatha ja ki pulit officer jongki haba phaj ki pulit ka bani hat outpost par kilo ong baha ka beide ba kani kila julet man tuklar lem ni kani ki jingtala si khlam nong rem ki pulit ka jorbat henre kim chu sngap yaki haba ikran ba katu kani ki paj ba bar ki nong ya kali kamai kila panpau ka jing sko diaw bar kila karpat jor ki nong lam jong baro artli ki jilla ba kin le ei halor kani
Kinong rep ya usla terpat Haribhoi district kelapan pau ya kajing sngau diaw ba kajing sngau du nong nakadaw kajing bam knyang jong uni usla hakne snem ka bamenta hado ba kimla shuban khet ba bandi yu kum ba julong hakini ki snem balalet no
Nakaliang jukini kinong rep haba kila lap ikani kila pentip syakaseng kinong rep jong shnong shang bangla ki bajurap bha yu usla terpat Haribhoi bad ki blalet ru banjurep mar ki jaka Banlap ike ege baki nong rep kia kendo ching e. Nakaliang president uba viceroy lingdo maunai ula kerpat iki bor ki bahalor ki bedek mi ya karep karyang bakin wan mi lem. Banlap ike jing shisha mad banwan ra iki la jia na ka bentar ki nong rep ki bechem ya kani ka ching e.
Ke nakaliang jungi keseng ro adin ba ki nong rep kilawan ut ya abiade bat une jingthong me terpat ke ngila hadin bangila lek banjurip ya kini kilangkha jung ki nong rep tinggal lap sia ke jing sia te habiade bat kini ki neu jingpang ba thamai menta bolong kumu prom mo kini ki sa terpat te ngimtiep te jingpang ba kumno ne te henrei ei habangi wan ban inquiry ban page te kalong ke jing du nong na ka banta kini rep te ke ka ba nakaliang jungi kaseng ka ba nikwa ban kerpat mo kamta me ka sarkar bat kumju iki badai pej ba dalong ka bala ka makin snow ba ban inquiry bat ban kinwan inquiry kanang ba nginlap mo kidi ki knyang ayu ki ba jia lane ki balong hatine gilong kumso bersin tengi kerpat mo habiet ia bat ki badai pej ketanat badai pej kamtam ketanat poultry kusor ke badai pej ia karep karyang na dalong ka bala kin one lek research kanang ba nginlap habiade bat kini ke jingpang ka ba thamai menta te kumjuro ngi kerpat mo habiade bat ka sarkar naglen jungi ka seng ngi kerpat habiade ka sarkar bakan ai ka jingyarap habiade bat kini kinong rep ki bala syakta
habai kren bakatu kani kinong rep jong ka themri boy kila batai bakarukam bam khyang jong slater pat menta ka snem gade ka pher bat ka bajur bha habai nu jor na ki jingbam khyang hak snem bala dep kani kala penjulor shika de ki slater pat bar kalwawan ra ru ki jingdo nong shika de e na bakim yo shu ban khet pelang ye ki sla ko bajiyo
te ka jingta jongi kinong rep dala long kawe ka bala pendo jingkermen bah ingi kinong rep ha ka banengkong uwan uknyang banengkong ade uknyang bolong kum unyang yu ubadon kisnyu babam lot igisla nang ta kiding ki barit ki bam kabar nilap bo knyang uba klem snyu pat uturu babam yusla bat khabau bam igisla ro tang bakala kham yarap ya utu knyang ba klem snyu pat baki sim ki wan ki yarap ban bam yutu te kaba kham sitom jingmut ya une wai pat ujai knyang namar ka por ba udang bi lung une ula terpat une uknyang ba prom ye gini gi sla terpat upen prom kumne ukha u bam ksan kat bau nang yau u sla terpat ula nang pen kedor lut kumne kat bau nang yau la nang hadu bom long shu ban khaj bandi lada kum kine pat kidai ki babha long ngila bandi lane kayeu kahat kala ban long rei kum kine pade kalawara yang i kum kinong rap haga jing du nong bakrang une jai knyang udang wan mentah hadin mdei ubawan ha gitu kis nem ki balale no re une ubadang wan thamai ulanang tre bun kilengka bun ki jaka man la kiding ulale kumle te ngi kum kinong rap ngi ladu jing kerman kumno ngi yo shu ga jing mentoy ha ba une usla walong kumne kemud nom ya yau bat baladangi syat ladangi bamru don jing mat namar ka jing sma ka lale no bat kalong ru ka bas saliahiru ban bam kumude jaj knyang
Uba dispersing rani ublawat jing tibling ba ka RTI halor ka jing thli ki kam sarkar ulala bat shamba ki don hadu jin shejar nyospa pratli ki kam sarkar ki bathli hakiba ompat thungbrio hadu menta
ya ka diu la ya thu ha ka jelang ba kinong tho khubor ha shillong press club ha ka shipho tarik urim phang arja arpuar
Tementa pada ngale biang ka RTI habaro department po me khalia tigidon department ro gibang klem patai ko saw santli department tementa gini kepala yo menta nga wara ka report api menta bagi paiba kintip habaro department gila tuas kan teli te haba khenya ka total jing lai tuas bro khoi ka poi khat news pa pra post khat news pa pra post Nombor kong water resources department kalai chispa rapulai teli. Kabar ke Directorate of Statistics kalai chispa lai pulai teli. Kabalai ke Directorate of Horticulture kalai lai puai teli. Directorate of Agriculture lai pesan teli. Nada kasai an water conservation kalai aspa ar pundru teli. Mo kasai an water conservation aspa ar pundru teli. Nanti ka Directorate of Commerce and Industries kalau jadu chispa kalai teli. Ka Directorate jong Printing and Stationery kalau jadu chispa saupo prateli. Nanti po Directorate of Sport kalau tang lai puteli. Tiga bah hambuan ketika kada buat kapus balai kedai buat health department. Tiba buat dengan pario health department. Is kasih dengan pario ye. Tiga tang iwi department kalau jadu spa saupinyo. Tiga ni kan 4 kali ka daw ayu tang balong aspen i mentah nang ni sepat kan budien jing kali kalong bala kaspus kalai hadu kan ne kan news pa pra tang git pot bayo di government gadi benda ye gin swa ba son ne gumta de ka government kala san kala basakta barakam le ye apo isnem na kala jonga ngala ban ai PL ko ko amta ka interest jongki khna tinga shu apo ko bang i ba long i ba kanik sarkar ngi pos ketriat kan ale kloin tu meneng awan setrian ngi ba ki kontrak kan lagi mden brio su kita tu presiden tu badan besong tu tiga pau ba kla khot fresh recruitment tinga i ba sarkar ngi ka le sha i kam ba de benle tiga ri kan ni ka ba yo mentaro kan ab mentas sinem i sarkar ri su tu kan yela de ro election aja ni su tu da kam le da yon maka da kam le ro mu radian ngala benle da ka PIL pokot hamsuk da PIL
Hadian kita ki khubor ngin sange biang stang shipor tang shibit arbit hadian ngin saban phai biang shapi dang yai saban ngin aga bentai kini kiwe pat ki khubor yokem ki shipai BSF ya ki lieng tong do khana Pakistan kinram ka shnong kenches tres Bishnupur naga jingle u acting sim bat kiwe de ki khubor Pidang epet yang ngi ke RiKhasi channel ngin ya beteng mentai ki khubor ki berangsa Kasang hinyau trap Indigenous Territorial Organization HITO menakashi potre mentau benai kelele banyak kendu ya CEM ka KHADC ban panjing shai halor santali kimat.
Kini kilong ka kai phot ka KHADC ba ka asha ka sarkar halor ka kam khapot nangta ka hukum ka yeng bishar ha ka beide ba ka jing ai license khai ki barjala ka jing thungi ki sangut ki khle nong senchar ban nong kum ki nominated member shiki district council.
Kemudian bangi request si copy na ke KHADC memo dokumen submit si khat limbau CM chief minister jangka sarkar megla khasan tarik buai kabhar ni pan copy ek recommendation ha badai kanika report committee boundary ba submit na kanika council se ka sarkar jala but copy jangka nika latest 6 schedule amendment kabasau ka bangi pan clarification ha judicial and legal stand jangka KHADC kalau biadai kat kum ka bami na ka honorable high court khatar tarik khatar tarik panam ar kebal direct ka sarkar meglia ban te lakam ya trading license lene ka trade by non tribal ikinu ki companies lene kinu ki bawan trade hangne ki bayi pungkenya ka nika anman ko pors but kebasan ni request naka dis council ban recommend ya NCRWC ke ban ailat ban nominate sanut ki steam ki dalai bat ki nokma kat kum ke sti bangila det ai su governor jang ke jala dai trek dai arja kuai halor ka ai bat ka NCRWC
Menhaga khandai tarik mentau benar rempang arhajar arpuar la yo jing tip ba kidon kinong tong dok kha kibelawan da kilieng na Pakistan ban rungtu lingba khaput jong ka India ba Pakistan ha narami nala ka badan ha Gujarat.
Kisipai BSF Mario jing tip halor kane kila pelong ne ka jing khandra ka bajur balayo bat ya khatwai tali kilieng tong dok kha ha ka jing bud din ya ka jing wan rung kini kinong Pakistan da kilieng tong dok kha ki BSF ka khatwai tere mentau banai pat kila yo kem rewot kinong tong dok kha na Pakistan kane ka jing khandra menta kadang ya chakman
Banang penyar shushu ya katana traikam jong ka seng baru kumju ban penjanai ya ka jing ai jing shakri shaki pat ba ha ka thain ri bhoi ka Federation of Khasi Jaintian Garo People FKJGP kala seng sakawai pat ka unit ha ka snong sopodok
yakni ka unit lembar ikri khot jongka lapin scam do ba lumlang maunai senior vice president ke FKJGP North Khasi Hills district sengkame hagaji don lang ba shan lang dingdo general secretary usamla nowa khongstit assistant general secretary usamla Gabriel Sun president ke umsning circle uba novat nong klau rang ba shnong sopodok lembar kiwe de kinangilam
kon somla ngasyo ajingmut khnit adon sin mengaladon apa district bar ngabar ro kumu presiden jong ke pernihat circle ka topor si ki bon ki bakam nga mga latray jing sudah mengimdon wat ya kayeng bengin pelong ya office mengimdon ya office bengin tray kam ngimdon ya ke jaka ngila si pelong meeting kad hawaya kumbolong mentamo dong ndray nga ngait scam mapiro pinbuat ya gedinjak kumbanga ngat latray stom ban ngalaya sya ilala wan peniyo sya ya kawai office apa bernihat circle ilala mentay daga jing tray stom bat daga jing kerkur ka jong belehi bau e ka jing tray stom ka jongi ulala ban peniya ingi ka wai ka office
ki rangba jong ka shnong Bishnupur Kenches 3 skilapan pawi ka jing songkhya ka bajur halor ka jing bamburam ka jing yurat bar ka jing shat kala jong acting CM ka himamelim ya ka tegathan
Uba kebi nong beri ringkat berkatakan gut kirang ba jaga shnong habekran bekila patai khubor haka pratarik urempang arajar arfuar kia thulut ya kai ke balaja nadu ba ka shnong kala don preng ka konum kenram hadin bakla konno kasanat dongora ba shnong ubarim
Dengan tu kasih ngidon ya kayak ngidon ni ketika official nak kalian ke government DC office pengiyo permission ni penlong ke darbar kalau orang ke bejam lajit iki orang basnong lajit yo assistant orang basnong lajit yo treasurer ban lajit yo secretary berhadin tu kata kipai ba ke jingkemen kilawan ai kiri orang ba jo kasnong kilawan man ai ke jingkren ken tho ba jing ai man sim jing ai khuble iki ni ki basha jit thamai kerja kadang ke jingja ke ba penpar yang kriat haka kan nyutri ke sini balakut ke darbar janmian kadang ka khubor ham saya laning ikut ka tin pareng kata kalong ke viral WhatsApp bat haka ta ke viral WhatsApp kalong ba hana usim ula ai jingmut ban pensange sai kan ke darbar ngam tip ke iga barung haka jingmut ke jingu khat santrik kan rutuk layak permission la intimate iu layak permission ke DC nanta uang kata ka viral WhatsApp ko hanaba la ayu la ai jengmut ban pasang sai kan kayu shu ai jengmut kan de officially ni khemia hiru kata ka siti khemia information par halor jeng kata nyo sai ka wi ka information kata ka rumah ka spread anta kalong bala thung so yo ya wi u brio na posnong jisang ni sawut ki bala mo ka ban mi khmat ban boi ka jing jore la dadang kam i ban bo official ni mo acting ru nomor ka provision kam dan bantung acting ra basang war ka kadang ka court order ka balakang persya bantung acting rang basno war ka provision ka million samset appointment of headman kam dan kum kata ka provision bantung acting rang basno ti bada kata kata ka darbar abang ila pelong ya kata ka darbar ni yo ya kata ka news balati balatung so acting rang basno kabalang out of the provision of the law
hakani ka jekan bikin to khubor uba nongbri ulong ba ka jingle jo usiem ka himam liam konra ya ka huri-hura ba komjuru ya ka jingma ya bet ka snong ka thau ka dadu ba ki pai ba ka du shibun ki jing mentoy khantam ka por balance shop ja ka jing pang covid khat khandai
banditra ya kata ka provision bangilai coach fubuji mesem leng ni ap kanu hadu khade beje kristeng ru ukraman mi chu siang sem dala phone ru sim ya ka phone bangin samit kata ka presiding jo ka darbar ka jongi barapor bangil ngila phone tre shu kai ka bajangi dan na preng jongi ki bale ki rangba ka strike ka main ke jongki bagi ong yang ini le chadus council ni kendu yo CM nomor baka ka council ka don link berka ki dorbar CM yang CM bar mi lale chata baka ka council kalong kam halor nama gidan elek u EM eleka ever khoi tingile direct u CM ni ai ka president ka jagi henry wat ka le CM ru u khamle ei u shubo menti kan take initiative era ban solve ka problem bar hadin jo kata hadin mengilai ka kana jering ilawan phaino ilahun ila summit hajing sim ka proceeding ka jongi bar hadin mengila summit ka proceeding ka jongi apa yang sim ke ka baja kalong u khot yang ya ka arfulai tarik april kat kanai arfor fair fulai la khot bar da khot hanta u khot lang buri acting rabasno dalai khot hanta balakut kata ka jingalang kampoi si makut ram ngi sia thu ngi pinkan mau u nadu february ko no wan nadu bangi wan ban pentip u ki meeting dong di jongi nadu bangi wan ban ya thu ban pelong darbar nadu bangi thu bangila yo permission nadu bangi thu bangila dep ka darbar bar khot nadu bangi thu ya kata ka fitung ang acting rang basno dan dalakut u khlam ai ram ya kanika resolution jo kata ka meeting
uni orang ba oleh thu bah balakut kilat kelenti banwa di kejingram ba kejinga trailang ampang nak himam liam nrei wat nakar board ka district council ru haka bakhat du kasnong ha bandai ban ujor se ying bishar man nakalyang jo ka ying bishar haba kala pej kala bishar kini ke baro kala rai ban penkut no ya kene kembukot duma daka ba aiporu yaus iem jo ka himam liam on jawab ban penbej ya kini ki kanram hapo ka khasau tarik jong menai kala lengkot nilai kaniru kam semla poise senuru namar bo angkis im kema meliam ulu sisnap jajar ya kani ke jingja
te nomor taka daw ka arp sautrik jong agas nila file ya ka case apa high court barka high court kadika case ka bakolo item tang hapo December nila dep ya ka barka ni ka case ki ulaya jong im ulaya jong district council ulaya jong acting rang basnong ex rang basnong kila Khubor nila na kila approve ya ka dorbar ka jongi hakmat jong nong bishar kila approve ki ong imdan persya ban aisanan mari baru nong bishar wong kumno ngiran ni ka court order jongka ban yong lada fi menjur kum tangan ngan close na ikan ka case tu ai ka order kalong ba yong sim wai por ha ka khat trik December wai show sim baru wong hapo South Taiew la ni 1 month ni sibanai pendep na ikan ka kam pen khoi na ikan ka kam kan dep am ja
Haswa bangin pinkut ngin pin snobia shapi ya ki phangi bokong san sa shisien wen ka sarkar ya kattu ka ni ki kindon covid-19 nadu ka khatwei tarik mentaw banai rongki MLA Congress shaka sarkar badan lang kaseng BJP ngimdei ki babet ban nginom tip manu bandang ya khun bat manu ban om ya khun shu na kaseng Congress ong uba Vincent Pala phaka HNLC daga shithi kumbakwa ka sarkar Saukanta sakut kali ki pajba hasurok ba National Highway 6 tang nagadaw ka jing talasi ki pulit Assam. Donong ki nong rep Latarpar Haribhoi District na ba Pinjulor ki knyang khla. Yokem ki sipai BSF ya ki lieng tong dok na Pakistan. Kinrum kinram ka shnong kenches tres Bishnupur naga jingle u acting CM. Daki tungin penkut no igani ka Khubor kani ka Taiew menta. Yin sia champion bat phi baro ha ka tai kwei pat ka Taiew ka banwan. Kubli phi baro bat hiaso.